This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by the National Fight Against Drunk Driving, GoDaddy, Netflix,
and Prager's Ball Sling. When your bowling balls need protection.
Keep your balls waxed. Wax up, boys.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put ear in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com. Hey everybody, welcome to Diggnation episode number 216. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Diggnation covers some of the hottest user-submitted stories on the social news website, dig.com. It's D-I-double-G.
Oh, that's horrible.
We're still going. We're not stopping down, Glenn. Okay. We have a secret to tell about Glenn and Glenn.
We have been partying, and Glenn is effed up.
We are in Las Vegas, Nevada,
Woo!
people. This is the show before the live show.
Though may air before or after the live show.
We had to tape two when we were in Vegas, so we decided to bundle them together.
And so we literally just showed up and started drinking. Hurrah, hurrah.
I'm going to do my fifth drink of the evening, which is a little bit of Patron. They're not sponsoring, but it's damn good stuff.
There
Thank
you go.
Brad, for that.
I have my my ubiquitous little bottle of Jack and Coke. I feel a little bit, either I just had giant juice, or this is like...
I've got $500, says you don't finish that by the end of the show.
You have $500, and I won't finish that before the end of the show. So that was just a statement. I don't know what you just did.
$1,000 in the show.
In the show?
By the end of the show.
$1,000 to drink that bottle for the end of the show?
Yes.
I love it. Everybody wants in on it.
Wait, you guys want to like get them to go higher?
I'm going to call down to the booking and see what the over-under is.
See what the over-under is.
The over-under is on that.
We're in Vegas. We got to place little bets here.
All right.
Mention who's in the house here.
Oh, thank you, Glenn. Drunky Glenn. So we got Alex Hunter, our bud from way back in the days.
Glenn, we had a camera on that already.
I don't know if that thing spins around enough.
We got Brad.
Prager. We got the GoDaddy boys in the house. Say hi, GoDaddy boys. Ooh. And RV, a.k.a.
You got to get a picture of Glenn making his way around the
Vans. I know, look at this. He's like a ninja and then comes back and then goes too far forward and then comes back and settles.
So in case you haven't noticed,
And
Glenn
the best part is Glenn is so effed up that we were literally, no, he's not. He's not. I don't know who's talking about. And we literally
talking about
said,
you, Glenn.
We literally said, Glenn, when you start the show, just lock the camera off and step away. And what did you do the first freaking minute of the show? I'm just going to do a 360 pan of the room for no reason, guys. I think this is what the audience really needs.
Have we ever done 360 pan before?
No.
No.
And you know what? Here's to you, Glenn.
To Glenn.
To Hippie Glenn in Vegas.
To him surviving tomorrow.
Here we go. Hippie Glenn surviving tomorrow. Up and down with the pan, and everybody's vomiting with us.
All right.
We can see that in the mirror.
Oh, okay, good. Because all of a sudden, Hippie Glenn just waved to himself. No cameras on him. Nobody's looking. And he just goes like this. Ah.
You said you can see it in the mirror.
I know. Okay. I'm excited. I think this is going to be cool. You know, I realized the show 2 weeks ago was back in La Jolla.
Right.
We hadn't been back in La Jolla for 4 years.
I can't believe it's been 4 years.
We are now back in Las Vegas. We had an episode in Las Vegas, on the Strip, mind you, so many years ago.
Yes, and that was the time when we went out. We bought these huge, like, 6-foot margaritas.
Yes.
Don't ever buy those in Las Vegas because they're 99.9% sugar.
No
and
liquor.
You think you're getting, like, jacked up and you start drinking them down, and then about halfway through you're like, I just have a sugar headache. Like, there's no alcohol in them at all.
None.
We had a good time, though.
We had a blast.
Did we go
You remember
to
doing
Did we go to the special
needle?
club that night?
Well, I know you and somebody did.
Who's somebody?
I don't know. What are you doing?
The club that we were.
Oh, I thought you
Yes.
meant another kind of club. That
The fuck is this?
Well, it's sort of. No, we don't need to talk about that club. Yes, we did go to a special club.
Oh, we did. Which one?
And
did we
that
go
was
to?
the one that, this is a great story, because this was Alex's first time in Vegas with like friends. I mean, I've been to Vegas and like gambled, and it was
You've been
nice.
with enemies in the past.
I had frenemies.
This is his first time with friends.
Yeah, there's a lot less stabbing in Vegas than I remember. I just need to sip up here. So Kevin's like, let's go big in Vegas. And this is when...
We're fucking Vegas!
I know. And so I'm like, yeah. And you were like, let's go to a special kind of club where the girls dance. And I was like, okay, this will be great. Blah, blah, blah.
As one does in Vegas.
Right. And then it was, I got this. I'll take care of all of this. And I was like,
gonna
okay.
pay for it. I'll pay
You're
for
like,
that
yeah, I'll pay for
shit.
that shit. Well, then the lady came back after Kevin left and was like, so here's your bill.
No, I didn't leave.
No. I
was
And the bill,
preoccupied.
yeah, you left someplace that made more money on the bill, is what, let's just put it that way.
It's the private champagne room.
I know.
They have champagne in there.
I know.
Who doesn't want to have champagne?
I know.
It's 3 a.m.
But when somebody's like, I'm gonna cover it, and then you get a bill for $1,500, and you're like,
I paid half of
what?
that.
I know. That's why it was
Your
only
half was $1,500.
But I was like, wasn't supposed to pay anything.
You got a little dance too as well.
I did. $1,500 worth of dancing. I don't know.
I remember you're like,
Let's just say, I saw some boobies, and this chick was telling me about her kid.
you were denying all of the hot chicks though.
Dude, I wasn't denying
Because
any
you're
hot
like, your
chicks.
breasts aren't large enough. I remember
That's true.
that, dude.
No, well, you know what? Because it was fact. Scientifics.
That's right. Well, anyway, Vegas is a good time for everyone.
We had a blast.
Bring your families here. It's a great time.
It is great. Lots of kids.
That's a kid.
And naked women. So.
Not at the same place though. Just to clarify.
No, so we're having a blast. So we came in, what day
Today.
is it?
We came in today, which is
We
Tuesday.
came in today, which is Tuesday. And we have been drinking ever since.
Good times. All right, let's get started with the first story.
Oh my God, Glenn is holding himself. Glenn was literally holding himself like this and looking down at the ground. And I was like,
We haven't been drinking ever since. We just got here.
Glenn's good. Glenn's good. Just he'll have his moments.
all right. Let's talk about the show.
Let's
What do we
hold
got?
together.
Let's talk about the show.
Let's hold together. First story of the day to get started.
Yes.
Kid owned by Mentos and Diet Coke with 5,640
Oh my
digs,
God.
submitted by Scotty69.
All right.
Most parents,
Yes.
whether we listen to them or not, taught us not to play with fire, explosives, zombies, and such.
Okay, now
but they
wait.
never warned us about Mentos and Coke. Have you seen this video?
I have. So this is a kid who is playing with
You just saw it right there.
So this
Basically,
is a kid.
the kid throws a
Oh,
Mentos
there goes
bottle.
Glenn.
Here comes Glenn. Let's see
Yo,
how long-
jung, jung,
let's see how long
jung,
it takes him to
jung,
get zoomed in.
jung.
Why is Prager taking pictures with his fucking phone?
Berger's like, I'd like to see that Mentos photo.
I'm trying to get some stills of your show.
I like
Oh,
it.
thank you.
It's very nice of you. Thank you.
So
What happened?
he wanted stills of the show. So basically, he threw a Mentos bottle.
No, he got a bottle of Coke,
Filled it
2-liter
up
bottle of Coke, or
with
Diet
Mentos.
Coke, filled it up, dropped into Mentos, closed the thing, and then threw it at a tennis court.
He wanted to explode, right?
And it
As
spun
one
around,
would.
landed, the cap fired off, which then shot it like a rocket back at his head.
Hits him in the face.
Hits
The
him
guy
in the
goes
face.
back over his own feet.
He actually takes it and goes like, I'm gonna kill this fucking bottle. Throws it on the ground and it goes like, bing, cap, boom, right in the face. It is literally, it couldn't have been planned better.
It's so brilliant.
It's so good. This is what the internet was born
Have
for.
you ever done anything where you
Oh,
almost
yes.
died?
Of course.
Give me your most stupid, don't try this at home kids thing that you ever pulled off. I've got one.
I'm trying to think if I should say mine or my dad's, because my dad's
Just
is
say
better than mine.
yours.
Uh,
You can't pull your dad's best like
no,
move
but
in
his
this.
is like hysterical. Well, tell me yours while I think about mine.
All right, so mine was, this is, I'm just going to throw this out there, Brad, whatever disclaimers we need to put on the show. This is like, don't try this shit at home.
I figured mine out.
So if we go fuzzy now, they'll know it was
Right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly. So this was when I was really
That'd be great if it just like slows down and cuts up and you'd be like, I didn't even know she was in the back of the car. Like, what did you cut out?
No, young and stupid. I went into my backyard. It was Christmas time. I pulled a fucking Christmas ornament off of the tree. One of those big ball ornaments that mom hangs on the bottom of the tree. The bigger one's farther down.
You mean a glass ball of
Correct.
shrapnel?
Correct. And I filled it with gasoline in the backyard. And I stuck some toilet paper in the top of it, lit it, and fucking threw it in the middle of my circle. We lived in a cul-de-sac. and it broke and lit up like half of the cul-de-sac. My mom saw me through the window, and my parents took me to the fucking burn unit that night to like show me little kids that had been burned down at the hospital.
That is epic. That is epic.
That's rough.
It's
It's stupid shit because that can go right back into the canister and blow up in your face.
Yes. Now I
Although-
feel like I shouldn't do mine because mine was illegal.
Mine was fucking legal.
Well, more
Mine was-
legal than I was in the middle of a shady drug deal in Jamaica.
What? You don't do drugs.
I know, which is why it's comical that I was involved in the shady
So
drug
tell
deal
me
in
about
Jamaica.
what kind of drugs?
So I was on spring break in college,
All right.
and we were in Jamaica. We're in Jamaica. This
As
may all
one
go
does.
Fozzie. Or Fozzie, yeah.
Fuzzy.
Fozzie Bear's going to pop up, and then we get sued by Sesame Street or whatever. So I was in Jamaica, and one of the things that we were all excited because we were like, oh, you can drink
Just
like
say
at
weed.
18.
It is weed in Jamaica. Everybody knows it.
No, it was, but my buddy, who's really big into weed, was like, I was excited that, oh my God, there's no like drinking limit. We're in international waters, like drink all that I want. And he was like, we're going to Jamaica. I'm gonna buy tons of weed. So we were like, okay. So we're on the
boat.
No. We made it to the land. We were on the land in Jamaica, and we were walking around, and I was really into Cuban cigars, so I was like, I want to go to cigar shops, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And there's this
Blunt is what
there's
you're
this
looking
like
for.
really seedy-looking Jamaican dude who's like looking at all the tourists and kind of doing this kind of thing.
Dude, that's fucking universal sign for you. Wants the fucking
Bro,
weed.
and I'm like totally Mr. Not that kind of guy, standing here. I was like looking around
you're
for
like-
Cuban
you
cigars.
you're like,
no.
you need a toothpick?
No.
What do you fucking
My
need?
my buddy, who's like looking around for a drug dealer. I like go, bro. This guy right there wants to sell weed. Let's go
He's
buy
like,
weed.
hey,
He's like, hey, weed. And so we go up, and the guy's like, hey, bro, you want like some weed? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, all right, follow me. So we're like, okay, cool. Because we were like in the like area that's like totally kosher, like, fucking coconuts with faces and shit. You know what I mean? Like this is not a place to worry about getting stabbed or anything. We start walking, and we are following this guy, and we are weaving through the streets of Jamaica.
Aw, dude.
And we start we start getting into an area of Jamaica that I don't want to be at. And I keep looking over at my buddy, and I go, let's just bail. But my buddy's like, no, this is like the thing I came to Jamaica to do. We had to do this. We kept getting walked around. Finally, we go down this alley in Jamaica. It's just like two nerdy frickin' college dudes.
One question.
Yes.
Is your buddy really you and you were alone?
I wish. No. I'm glad that didn't happen. So literally, we come out, and there's this empty parking lot. Nobody around.
Like, my buddy was fucking like, let's get out of here. And I was like, I don't know if we should.
Yeah, it was like Fight Club. It was me the whole time. I was having a great conversation. So we literally come around the corner into this empty, deserted parking lot. Nobody's around, and there's this old, ratty Volvo wagon.
Volvo?
Volvo. And so we walk up to the wagon, and this gigantic Jamaican dude gets out. And I swear to God, I thought I was like, well, that's it. So there is no weed. We're going to get shot in the face.
Why would you get shot in the face?
Dude, we're the freaking sketchiest thing on the planet. So then the
Chill.
guy's like, it's $60. And my buddy starts arguing with him about how, he's like, no, I wanted $50, blah, 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 blah. Pulls out his money. The guy just grabs his money and like throws the bag of weed at him. And he was like, you guys better leave.
It wasn't weed.
And no, it was like freaking
Fucking,
sticks.
Yeah, sticks and shit.
Dude, we got back to the boat, and I was like, that was as close to being killed on a foreign country as I'll ever
I
get.
don't know if that was pretty close to being killed.
You guys didn't see what happened.
All right. Fair enough. You know what? I've never been
And then
threatened in a drug deal.
And then I tried to make a grenade go off.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. That was
I was
because I
gonna
wanted to
say.
be more like yours.
No, dude, drug deals are scary.
Bro,
I'm serious.
Dude,
What
done.
drug deals gone wrong, Glenn? Come on now.
Oh yeah, they're horrible.
Oh, yeah,
I love that that was
horrible.
caught on tape.
I love it.
All right.
I love that he said horrible.
All right.
All right, let's move on. Speaking of horrible,
I'm going with the audio version tonight.
Right.
Oh, good.
He's
You're just
not even-
focusing on the
he's
ground.
not even
No, I mean it makes a
video.
big difference.
I'm
Oh,
sure.
I
Thank
like
you
it.
for watching
At
that.
certain points, I'll be like, oh, yeah, we should cut it short.
oh,
Sweet.
good for you,
Appreciate
Glenn.
that.
I like it. All right, speaking of horrible, Megan Fox rejects Seth Rogen's kiss video. 4,213 people dug this story, submitted by Internasescary. Seth Rogen thought he'd seized probably the only opportunity he'd ever have to sneak a peck on the cheek of Megan Fox, only she dissed him on national TV.
Megan Fox is such a bitch.
I know, that's why you love her.
I love her.
So this is him talking to
Turn up.
shut your pie trap. So talking to Jimmy Kimmel about his experience.
Plant a small kiss, perhaps, on the cheek of the female guest as they come out. And I was thinking, like, when in my life will I ever get to kiss this woman? Now's my chance. And so I tried to do it, and to my memory, she physically stopped me from doing it.
On the Jimmy
And basically
Fallon, or
rejected
Jimmy
me
Kimmel
on
show.
television, and that's how I remember it. I'll be honest, and that's exactly how I remember
Well,
it.
we dug up the tape because
Here's the
sometimes
clip.
sometimes
watch-
you remember these things
Look at
and
the
they're
look
not
in
as
his
bad
face when
as.
she-
I'm praying that I am
Now,
remembering
keep
it
in
much
mind,
worse.
she asked.
Hey, here we go. Watch this.
Oh, there she is.
Yep.
Wow.
You
Watch that.
kissed
I
her?
guess
You
her, yeah.
kissed her?
That worked
Now
out.
watch
And then I
this. Look
come
at.
in.
And then you come in and what?
Oh,
Wait. It
Is
literally
locked
did the
up.
YouTube pause.
Yeah,
It literally did that YouTube jitter right as she was.
kissed her.
Okay, here we go.
You kissed her.
That worked out.
And then I come in.
And then you come in and what?
Oh!
And did you see the nod?
Oh.
Did you see the
that
nod? He's like, quiet. Oh God,
That
these things are horrible.
sucks so bad.
It's so bad. He's like, I'll just, oh yeah, we're not, why would we do that? I mean, literally, that's the look he had on his face was, yeah, why would we
that's
kiss?
So embarrassing.
Right?
Yeah, you know what? Props for him for trying though.
Bro, he was like, this is it. This is my one time. I'm going to try it.
That's
you
rough.
guys gotta show the picture of that guy trying to give her a rose after this.
We saw.
yeah,
we
we already
talked
did that.
about that prayer in the past episode.
You were there. I think you were there. Reminisce. Would you,
How did you land Megan Fox?
Well, you tried
Here's-
talking to her before she went out.
No. That's the thing. He set it all up. Like, she came out and was like, would you stay for my segment? I'm so nervous. It's so nice to meet you. Like, he had this whole, like, oh, we have, like a connection. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's totally cool and likes me and I'm
Right.
digging on whatever. You know what I mean? Not that, I mean, he obviously has a girlfriend, but he's not, you know, but it was like, it wasn't like, oh my God, I've never met you before. I'm going to try to kiss you on the cheek on
Right,
national
right.
television. It was like, she was the one that was like, could you please stay? And, you know,
Right.
so he had this whole thing.
But how do you land a girl of that caliber?
Here's the thing.
Roofies?
Yeah, that's good, Alex.
Nice.
Here's the thing, Glenn. There goes Glenn with the fucking panic. Here's the thing. That chick, the way that you land that chick is you get with her before she does Transformers.
No.
Because before she did
Okay.
Transformers, she's just some
Transformers.
chick.
Post Transformers.
At the end of the day, first off, I mean, I don't know about you.
You have to
For
be
me,
some
I'm
kind of,
not
like,
that into her.
Big. She's blazing.
I don't think so.
What the
I
fuck?
saw her on some Comic-Con panels. She just seems very not.
Megan Fox?
No, I know who we're talking about.
Oh,
She's
am
not
I
my
the only
type.
one here that thinks she's fucking hot as hell?
No. A lot
A
of
little
people
tat
like
on the
that.
forearm? Good God. Glenn!
I'm just kidding.
How the fuck are you?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Well, he was mad. He was mad at Glenn's lack of lust. He's like, Glenn, I hate you.
I'm
what?
just saying. I mean, she's one of the most
She's not my
attractive
thing.
women.
She's, you know me. She's not
Yeah,
my
but
type.
who's
She
your
just-
current thing then? If it's not like, what's your?
You mean like celebrity that I'm
Yeah.
like?
You're like, I'd like to have sex with you.
Well, you put it like that. I don't.
Which one?
Yeah, I'm a big Scarlett Johansson fan.
Which one is that? No, I don't.
Huge boobies.
I knew she had to have huge boobies.
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
Otherwise.
You wanted to know. You said, Alex, what with you? Who
But
is?
she's old, isn't she? Really old.
No.
Will you stop going to Bing.com? He goes to Bing.com every fucking. You get.
I'm sorry. Who else? I mean, should I go to
Are
Google?
you
It's
getting,
the same
are you
stuff.
getting paid on the side?
No, but I
something's
should
not right here.
actually. Although my freaking
I'll find it quicker on
EVDO sucks.
Google.
No, you will because my EVDO.
Scarlett Johansson Bam!
You just
Google
put
found
Joe-
it quicker. Look how much quicker.
No.
Pictures?
That's because you're connected to
damn,
the
she's
wireless
hot.
because you bought
Hello?
a No shit. Look at that.
Damn.
Click that shit. That's what I'm
All
talking
right,
about.
fair enough.
She's old.
All right,
Look at
Sa.
that. Right? Come on.
Congratulations.
Thank
Sa.
you. Thank you.
Nice job. Okay.
And when I have sex with her, I'll let you know.
And that's
how
not
it
gonna
was.
happen.
No, it won't. But whatever.
That's right.
Would be cool.
All right. So, next story of the
I
day.
love that I had to point out that it would be cool. It would be cool. Like anybody who
And it would be a
anybody
great
who's
time.
anybody was like, would that be cool or would that be like whatever? No, that'd be pretty cool.
It would be fun.
All right, next story.
All right, next story of the day with 4,167 digs submitted by the Da Vinci. Teen decomposes plastic bag in 3 months. Here's the deal.
Why is Hippie not all excited?
Plastic.
Oh, right.
He hasn't heard the story yet. Plastic takes thousands of years to decompose, but 16-year-old science fair contestant Daniel Berg made it happen in just 3 months. The Waterloo, Ontario high school junior figured that something must make plastic degrade, even if it does take a millennia, and that something was probably bacteria. The
There you
record
go.
reports that Berg mixed landfill dirt with yeast and tap water, then added ground plastic and let it stew. The plastic indeed decomposed more quickly than it would in nature. After experimenting with different temperatures and configurations, Berg isolated the
Where? Point to the word. Microbial.
microbial munchers. One came from the bacterial genus. Dude, do that
Point
one,
to it.
fucking cocksucker. What's that?
Pseudomonas.
No, that's not.
Pseudomonas.
And the other was from.
Sphingomalus.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, long story short, this kid at a science fair figured out how to decompose plastic using his own home brew.
I mean, that's big, right? Because it's all natural
It's
stuff.
not. No, basically, no, listen.
How are not every frickin' eco-crunchy guy in the world not doing backflips? Plastic bags were like the devil's spawn, right? They're the ones that you put into the landfill and like seep into babies in like a million years later. This kid figures out a natural way to decompose them entirely in 3 months and people aren't doing backflips?
Here's the problem.
What?
Hold on. He created a little pot of stew with special temperatures, special mixtures of ingredients,
Oh.
and ground up plastic bags.
No.
And it's like, oh,
That's
it
how he
happened in
got.
3 months.
No, that's how he got the right temperature.
So
Then he put a plastic
basically-
bag in there.
Basically, we have to build big ass stew pots where our landfills are.
I'm sorry.
Put all this shit in
you
there
mean
and
like
fucking mix it like a.
compost piles?
No, we don't.
You mean like
don't-
recycling
you
centers?
Don't mix compost piles like fucking stew pots, do you?
Well, you could.
Sure.
I'm just saying, dude. With all the freaking stuff,
I'm just
that's
saying,
amazing.
I'm not
You know how
buying
many
this shit.
freaking plastic bags I have in my house that I want out of my house?
You know what happens? He probably, I bet you anything, when the plastic hit the fucking temperature.
No, it just makes
Boils
cyanide.
off like exactly like deadly gas and all. But
It just makes cyanide.
Why is Fair taking pictures all the time? Fuck.
He's not doing it before.
Why?
Some people take production stills of things. If you don't want production stills, then there's less stuff to have on the show, less content.
We know somebody doing.
Who's doing this?
Somebody's doing the bag thing, 3 months back?
No, but somebody that
Is his name Bilbo Baggins?
looking at old
Because that would be the best
trends.
trends.
Old trends.
Like coal.
Maybe environmental or
Like
whatever.
old wise tales.
Old trends.
Wives' tales.
Looking at old trends and
Yeah.
like what made them popular, and then what is good about that
Like old Mother's
thing
Hubbard.
disappeared.
What is he
Oh.
talking about?
He's taking old trends like old Mother's Hubbard.
Like, give us an example.
Give us an example.
So food trend
Food trend.
that might have happened like 50 years ago.
Don't say this if you're
Okay.
about to say what I'm about to think you're about to say.
No, but that's
What is that even? How the hell can he even
I'm
think
not
of
about to say that.
Are you thinking about Tim Tim's thing?
No, I'm not saying Tim Tam. I've never even heard of Tim Tam. But I'm just saying, like old,
What?
bringing old things back like that. Like re-examining things that happened a long time ago.
Like what?
Never mind.
There is no cut. It's live to tape, baby.
Oh, man, I love you.
I dug a hole and
What's
I couldn't
Tim-
get out of it.
No, you had me at I have this friend.
No, I like the idea of looking back at like what people did.
Okay, let me summarize for Glenn.
Landfill-wise, like what decomposed a long time ago.
Yeah.
Let me ask you if this is what
And
you're
what
trying
works.
to say.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. Basically, there's a bunch of different old school studies that have been in practice for a long time, like old ways of thinking, right?
Like what?
And they're challenging these with new ideas. And you're glad that that's happening.
Right, but they were.
No, that was not at all what you said. Yeah, stop at yes. You should have said right and then stopped. Right?
Well, they faded out. They were fad. Yeah, fuck. Never mind.
Oh my God. Oh, I knew this was gonna be gold. I knew this was gonna be gold.
All right,
No,
Prayer,
it's
would
not
you like
gold.
to comment? Okay, Prayer's good.
Okay.
Elaborate.
All right. It seems that Vegas has gotten the best of us.
Theory of that, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. That's a good button. That's a way to just finish it out.
Yeah.
Strong.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
What were we talking about?
Decomposing bags.
Yeah, which is great. How is nobody excited about this? I'm the
I
only
am
guy that's excited. I don't even
Clearly,
really...
Glenn is beyond himself right now, besides
Glenn,
himself.
just think about that. Take a second. Let that sink into your hippie bris.
That's going to be freaking amazing. All right.
You can have a plastic bag, and with all natural stuff, you can get that plastic bag to disintegrate, decompose.
Disintegrate.
Disintegrate.
That's a new one.
Decompose. Disintegrate is biologically decomposing things. Disintegrate. The whole bag, gone. It's all natural now. 3 months.
There's still chemicals in the ground and shit. There's still
Hippie.
He's into it. He's into it.
No, he's not as into it as, goddamn, why am I the only one that's into this? I
Because
don't even
it's-
care about bags.
Anyway, let's move on to the next story. Your story.
All right. So before we get to the story, I just want to say, we talked about this on 2 episodes ago, the Amazon Kindle
Yes.
and Amazon Prime. I have now become a Prime member. Beep. And I own a Kindle. Beep. And that's that. Here we go. High school students suing Amazon after they
I love how
deleted
Amazon's like,
homework.
Alex, good job on that promo.
Thank you.
Your free Prime account and Kindle have been delivered.
They'd be like, Alex, that was the worst fucking promo we've ever heard. You literally just stated what we wanted you to state and then left. Anyway, so high school students suing Amazon after they deleted homework. 1,441 people dug the story submitted by Buzz Edition. Forget blaming it on the dog. Thanks to Amazon, students have a 21st century excuse for loss of homework. When Amazon foolishly yanked 1984 from thousands of Kindles, Justin Gorlowski's electronic notes for a summer assignment became useless. So one of the things that's really cool about the Kindle is you can actually make notes to yourself.
Right.
And so a lot of students are using it because they're reading books for book reports or whatever they have to read on the Kindle and making notes as they go to then go back and look through those notes to write their reports. Well, I guess, and I don't know why. Do you know why they pulled the thing? Wasn't this the one where they didn't actually, the person who put it up for sale didn't own the rights to 1948 or 1984? Wasn't that the one that they pulled off of all the Kindles?
Yes.
Because they didn't own, the person who said, hey, I want to sell
Which was
1984, didn't
effed
own the
up
rights.
in a bad way. They said they're never going to do that again, by the way. They'll never go into your Kindle and take anything out.
Right, yes. However, it was because the person was selling something illegally on their service.
Right.
Right. Well, so this kid is now suing Amazon. Now, do you think that he should be able to sue the company?
Because he took notes?
He took notes on the book, and then the book went away, so the notes went away. Think about it. Think make your lawyer brain work.
So, I mean, well, first of all, I was pissed that Amazon took the book away in the first place. Because they shouldn't
Did
have
you
the
have the
right.
book?
No.
Okay.
But they shouldn't have the right to go into your device once you've purchased something and yank it out of your device. That's like saying, like, you download a piece of software onto your computer. And you're like, use, I love this software. And all of a sudden, somehow, because they built in a back door,
Right.
that company can come in, uninstall the software, and just take it out. And you turn your computer on, and you're like, where the fuck my software go?
What if it was a company like Steam? So
Right.
Steam is a good example.
Right.
And Valve has not done any of this stuff, but Steam is a way that you can have
Makers of
software.
Counter-Strike,
Yeah, it's
Half-Life.
Counter-Strike, Half-Life 2, all the Steam, and now a lot of stuff is on
Right.
Steam. It's a way to download without having to purchase
Right,
the
right,
stuff
right.
in stores. Let's say Steam sold you a game.
Right.
You installed that game on your computer.
Sure, as one does.
As one does. And then the company, Valve, or the company who owns Steam, I don't know if it's still being owned by Valve, but the company realizes the person who sold them the license to be able to sell it didn't own the license, was actually pirating that software. So now it knows anybody who purchased that software from them purchased an illegal copy, and they are liable for distributing that.
Right.
And then said, I'm going to charge you back your account and delete that so that I cover my ass as a
Right.
company.
Yeah.
That's not
I don't.
kosher.
No.
Okay. I mean, I agree with you.
I don't
I'm just
understand
saying,
why they built in the functionality in the first place.
Well, that's the scary part.
right? Like, why would you ever need to go in and take someone's book off of their device, right? The thing that's fucked up is like,
rentals.
what's that?
Rentals. If they ever did you can get a book for, well, what the fuck are you renting a book for? No, but
Right,
you know what I
there's-
mean?
there's
Like,
no
you
reason-
could,
Well, I mean, think about this though. I mean, just getting, and I don't think we'll ever return to this ever again, but I just want to throw it out there.
no, I know, because
But-
they're never going to do this again.
But think about the days when there were certain books that were illegal and you weren't allowed to have, and they were like, you know, in different countries, depending on who was in power,
Right.
blah, blah, blah,
Yes.
whatever, throughout history.
Yep, yeah.
We are going to a digital age, whether we like it or not. A lot of people are no longer going to be purchasing books, but they'll be purchasing digital books.
Because I love
don't-
my Kindle.
I love my Kindle too. And I don't want that device to ever have the power to take away any book that I have ever purchased. That book is on my bookshelf in my house, and it's like Amazon knocked on my front door. I
Handed
wasn't
you a
home,
book.
kicked in the door,
Oh, yeah.
walked in, took my book, and walked out. It's like, you don't have the right to do that.
No,
I
I
bought
agree.
that book. It's on my device. That's the last you should ever see.
Now-
It should be like a door. They're like UPS. They bring it to the doorstep. I take it in, and they can't come past that door. That
Okay.
door is my device.
I get it. I get that. And I agree with you.
Thank
Now,
you.
do you think that this kid has a right to sue them? I mean, he has a right to sue them, but do you think this kid has a valid argument to sue?
No, throw the fucking case out. The kid's stupid.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, man, stupid kid's stupid kid.
I'm just saying,
Nothing
like,
we
at
can do
the
about
end of
it.
the day, stop suing people. It's a fucking test.
Yeah.
I hate when people sue for no good reason.
Oh, dude.
Like, if the Kindle, like, if he was, like, going down, like, touring like a Kindle factory and a case of Kindles fell on him and he broke his leg, fucking sue Kindle,
Who's
right?
your Kindle factory?
But I'm just saying, like, don't sue over your fucking, like your book report guy messed up. Like, fucking sue your dog or
Did
whatever.
I tell you about that when I went on the jury trial? Or I went to jury.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to talk about
duty?
jury trials.
Okay, then I didn't.
No, tell me
nothing
about
happened.
it, though. Tell me about it.
Well, no.
Well,
now
fucking,
I'm scared.
If it's already been happened, it's fine.
So I went on I got called for jury duty,
Right.
and I got brought up into a trial where they like vet people to see whether they
I've
should
never
stay
done
on
this, by
trial.
the way.
Really?
I got a secret of waiting.
Oh, you're an illegal.
No, I'm not illegal. I'm not illegal. I moved both times just when they sent the notice.
Secret.
And
Now
the-
who's getting busted by the law?
No, I'm just saying I moved and then they sent
Yeah.
the notice to my old address. I didn't
So
fucking get
either
it.
way, okay. So either way,
Except I know that I have it for some reason.
well, you know, secrets.
That's the broken.
So I show.
Why is he on the ground now?
He's praying. He's praying to the audio book.
Okay.
So I got pulled onto, selected for a jury pool, and then they were asking people all these questions, and it turned out it was this trial of this person who was on an escalator, and the escalator broke, and they fell, and they were suing the city of Los Angeles
How did
for
it
like
break?
$5 million.
Right. Of course.
Yeah, and here's my thing. Because the guy was going around and was like, would you be willing to give pain and suffering damages? I was asking everybody, and they were like, yeah, I guess, and yeah, I guess. And the guy got to me, and I was like, very hesitantly. And he was like, what do you mean very hesitantly? And I was like, I think we have an overly litigious society, and I think people sue just to make money, even though there's no reason for them to be
They
suing.
threw you out.
Oh, yeah, the guy was like, that guy off, please. But for me, I was like, that's why there's a giant sign that says, please hold on to the handrail. It's not their fault that the shit breaks.
Right.
Take the frickin' stairs, you know what I mean? Like, stuff breaks.
Right, totally.
You know, don't sue the company, the stuff just breaks. You don't
Absolutely.
sue your car manufacturer when your engine
Right.
screws up. You take it into the car, they fix it. And they go, shit, sorry, bro.
You don't sue
Stuff
your
breaks.
skateboard company when you fall off a skateboard.
Yeah, exactly. You don't sue your frickin' laptop company when
When it
you got to
burns
get a
your
new hard
nuts.
drive. or when it burns your nuts.
Right.
If it burns your nuts, you could maybe sue.
There's these Prager's lap dog is extremely
Bro,
hot.
I
Prager,
didn't even wanna
be
hold that
careful of your
thing.
fucking sperm count, dude.
No, it's gone.
No,
It's
that
gone.
fucker is
it's
hot.
too late. That thing is
I think
disgusting.
it's because I have it on this cushion here, and the fan isn't able to exhaust enough.
Oh, there's no fan in that.
Well, it's got exhaust right here.
Well, then why would being on something
You know
on the
what?
bottom
Because
of
if you
it
put
have
it
That's why I
here,
always
it
have my
isn't
laptop up.
able to vent. So that's why I pulled it up off the bed so it could vent.
Well, either
Has
way,
your
that
girlfriend
shit
ever had to
needs
talk
to
with you
vent.
about laptop
Venting?
hotness?
Oh.
About laptop problems?
Yeah, because if it's on your lap,
Here, grab the
penis
beer.
makes blood.
It's a crutch.
Hide behind your liquor. Here we go.
All right. So that's it.
No, we gotta do sponsors and then one more story.
Sponsors, let's do it.
We have another story, right?
Thank you.
We have another story,
We do have
right?
one more story, but sponsors first.
Oh yeah. That was a
You
good
start.
story. Thank you. Wait, where's my thingy? Oh, so super cool thing that GoDaddy's doing in conjunction with us. Okay, we've made up 10
Domain names.
domain names. We've made them up based on things that have happened in the show.
We've got some good ones too.
We've got some very
we've
good
got
ones.
one
Nope.
in particular.
You can't say it, but we've got one in particular that we shouldn't be giving away.
We're giving it away.
But we are giving it away. And it may just because Hippie is drunk right now and doesn't realize that we're giving it away.
He might want the domain name
so
later.
it may be a valuable domain name. Anyway, we are going to be giving away, and I say we, GoDaddy is going to be giving away 10 custom domain names based on our show. Now, we've registered these domain names at GoDaddy, and they're going to be giving away at random to 10 customers. So to qualify for this contest, you just need to register at .com, net, biz, or org using the promo code DIGDOMAIN. That's two G's, DIGGDOMAIN. Now,
You get a .com, .net,
.net,
.biz, or
.org.
.org. Yeah.
Now the dig domain promo code also knocks the price down to just $7.49 per domain. Super duper uber cheapies. So if you had your eye on a domain, save some money, chance of winning. You can see all the rules, revision3.com/digdomain. It's also right here on the bottom of the screen.
What do they win?
One of the 10 domains that we
domains
talked
that
about
we
before the show. You know the ones.
Yeah, then what happens?
They get
an
'em.
awesome domain.
Dude, I've got some domain names.
We'll put them in later.
All right, we'll put them in.
Later.
They're gonna be in. They're gonna be in there.
Also,
We'll check back in if they do something great.
yeah, we want you guys to do something cool with the domains that you get. So we're going to check back in on some of the domains that we've given away and see what you've done with them.
Yes.
And maybe Hippie will have some domain names
Dude,
extra.
I've got badass domain names.
I love it.
sure
Where
you
were
do.
you
Yeah,
an
where
hour
were you-
ago
where
when
you
we
an hour
were
ago
looking
when
for
we were coming up with the
domains?
domain names?
Checking the audio. No, all right, man. We're all working. So thank you, GoDaddy. Very excited. Can't wait to see what you guys do with the domains.
Yes. Make sure you use the code DIGDOMAIN. All right, for too many people. What's that?
Dude,
For
I'm
too
all
many-
about the audio. This is insane.
Far too many people do not understand that alcohol, drugs, and driving do not mix.
Don't shoot and drive.
The message is simple, guys. Do not drink and drive. If you're over the limit, you're going to get arrested and you're going to put others in danger. Law enforcement officials will be out in force all over the country from August 21st through Labor Day weekend,
they're doing
cracking
another-
down on drunk drivers.
Dude, they do that crackdown across the country. They did that. Didn't they do that last year or like 6 months ago?
Every year.
Dude, it's epic. Yeah, no.
So beyond putting your own life at risk, which we don't want any of you to be at risk, you also cost yourselves a bundle of time and money in jail, the loss of a driver's license, higher insurance rates, and dozens of other unanticipated expenses of attorney fees, fines, court costs, car towing and repairs, lost time at work. It's horrible. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say this, but I had a friend that got drunk and he got a ticket for drunken driving about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it costs you like $10,000 or $15,000 when it's all said and done. Like,
Yeah.
It's insane. It's not worth it, people. It's much easier to take a cab. That's what we do in San Francisco. If we've been
Yeah.
out, Prager and I, or wherever we are, you in
started
LA,
getting cabs, yeah.
you just grab a cab. It's easier. Or call a friend that's sober.
That's why the
Especially, dude, Vegas and cabs is the best way to do it. So, the
Or
best.
walking.
What's that?
Walking. Vegas is walking,
Yes,
dude.
walking distance to everything.
Have you tried to walk from a hotel to hotel here in Vegas?
This so
Yeah,
hard.
It looks close. It's like
Walking
Yeah, but you know what? It sobers you up at the same time. There's nothing wrong with a
there
good
you go.
walk.
Sober stumble.
So the best part of drinking and driving is that it's so easy to avoid. You can go out and have fun. Just plan ahead.
I was like, no, Kevin. No, you're reading it wrong, Kevin. I was like, the best part of drinking and driving.
No, if you're,
No.
no, but seriously, if you're gonna drink, designated driver, call a taxi, use mass
Yeah.
transit, or find some kind of sober ride program. So,
Dude, they have the sober ride programs all over the place. A lot of times on holidays in LA, they'll have free cabs.
You know what we do? We do this for the holiday parties that we have in San Francisco, and I highly recommend this if you're doing a holiday party in your neck of the woods. You can call cabs, and they give like group rates like during holiday party night.
That's
And
cool.
you can say to everyone at your holiday party, you hand out a number when they walk in the door, and you're like, hey, if you need a cab after the party, just call this number, and it's on us for free. And then just give the code word, and they get a free taxi ride. You have
that's
your
really
company
cool.
pick it up, but at the end of the day, the company spends like $500, and you got all your coworkers home safely. So
That's smart.
It's a good deal.
That's smart. All right, also Netflix. Thanks to Netflix for sponsoring this episode of Diggnation. With Netflix, you can rent over 90,000 titles online, including lots of Blu-ray titles. Do you remember when it used to be Blu-ray and HD DVD
I do.
titles?
HD dead.
HD DVD dead. With free shipping both ways to your home. Now they have over 40 shipping centers, so almost all the deliveries happen in just one business day. The Netflix plans start at just $4.99 as a new member. You can also get a no-risk 2-week free trial membership. Check out netflix.com/Diggnation. Remember to type in the wwws that I didn't mention when using this code because they are important.
Sweet. One of our Revision 3's news shows.
Did it just sound like somebody knocked on the window?
No, I think that was a bomb outside.
Oh, okay.
HD Nation is your guide to the best HD content and the best in home theater gear, no matter what your budget is. HDTV expert, our old friend Robert Heron, and music fanatic Patrick Norton will bring you inside scoops in movies, TV shows, and downloads that will make your HD TV shine, along with the best bargains in HD from satellite to Blu-ray titles every Tuesday at revision3.com/HDNation.
I love that Heron's on board.
Back in action.
Freaking love Heron, dude. He's seriously one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
So, I agree with that. Last story of the day, Bill Clinton wins the release of U.S. journalists. 2,458 people dug this story, submitted by NBC Local.
Oh.
2 American TV journalists held in North Korea for more than 4 months and sentenced to a decade of hard labor are free after ex-President Bill Clinton made a surprise trip and appeared at a Paul.
Show me the word.
Microbial.
And appealed.
their case to the
And
state
appalled their
executive
case.
Kim
Appalled their
Jong
case.
II.
He was
You know what,
totally
Prayer?
appalled their
You know,
case.
Prayer, why are you messing with me right now? You know what? I've had 3 cocktails.
You've
And
had what happened to 5?
You burn your nuts. I've had 5.
And you burn your nuts. Zing.
So here's the deal. This was some shit.
That was
Did
crazy.
Did you hear when this first came out? I went on
Yeah.
on the NewYorkTimes.com and I was checking out the article and they made me register. Why did they make me register? I didn't want to register.
That's horrible.
But I actually ended up going to CNN actually. So then I went
funny.
to CNN and
So
I was
there
reading
you
the
go.
article. I mean, basically Clinton was like, I mean, I would have been scared shitless, right? You're going to North Korea.
Well,
they
I mean, you
fucking-
have a bunch of Secret Service detachments, and
Dude, you've got
it's not like they're
5
gonna hi-
dudes.
Yeah, but it's not like they're gonna arrest Bill Clinton. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
but I'm
Kim
telling-
Jong Il's
no, no,
crazy,
no.
but he's
hold
not.
Hold
fucking
on,
crazy.
hold on. You get off the plane.
Oh, I'm not going.
Your plane
Let's be
arrives.
fair.
Let's just say you're ex-president. Your plane arrives. This fucking country has done they've done some pretty crazy kind of
Yeah, they're definitely out
a little
there.
bit of like poking us a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
of all the people, I think they're out there.
Your little fucking like the
It's not Air Force
the
One
stairs,
anymore.
The stairs come
Yeah.
up and you go to walk down and you're like, okay, are they gonna fucking kill me? Are they gonna fucking kill me? You know it had to go through your mind, right?
Yeah, of course.
They can come out there and just fucking kill you and you're dead. Of course, we would have done some crazy shit back, but still.
I mean, ninja shit, but not like
Ninja
crazy shit.
But isn't that kind of? I mean, Bill
Bro,
Clinton has
I'm
some
not going.
huge balls.
Well, that's been on the street for a very long time.
Don't you agree with that, Glenn?
He was listening to the audio podcast, which is very engrossing. No, I think it takes a ton of balls to go. Although here's the thing. As a foreign dignitary, it's a little bit like, it's not like they're gonna go and stab people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bill Clinton could kind of go
He
anywhere and
had
be like,
an amazing diplomatic accomplishment more than balls. He was an amazing diplomat.
Well, but that's
And being
different. I
able to
mean,
do it in the
being able to
process of
actually
negotiation
get
with
them
your
out of there is
peer.
different than just having the balls to go. Being able to actually convince them to release these two people that they like were staunch. Like, there's nothing you can do, man. This is what these people did.
One of them
and
was
this
an
is
editor
happening.
at Tech TV.
Well, I was gonna say one of the reasons why Glenn is so drunk tonight is because he was celebrating earlier tonight.
Good for you.
We did shots. We did shots earlier tonight because Glenn is actually friends with these girls.
Yeah, because he worked
They
at
worked at
Current.
Current TV together, and he was very excited that they got released. So
And Tech TV.
And Tech TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
worked at Tech TV as well.
It's crazy stuff. So we are very happy about that.
Yeah, but dude, that guy pimped
great.
it out.
There's a video on that story that shows the two of them getting.
Yeah, like walking out
Yeah,
of the plane.
we've
It's
been
crazy.
watching the
Oh,
video.
no way, really?
Yeah, you want to see
Yeah.
it right here?
Holy shit.
I mean, they're just it's just like two
It's just
chicks
them
walking
walking.
on a plane.
Look
but
at- There they are, Glenn. They're walking out the planes.
No way. Wow, that's
yeah, that's pretty pimp to be able to go into a country and they're like, we're not letting these people go. And you're like, yeah, but could you let them go? And they're like, all right.
That's
You're
pretty
just
awesome.
so suave.
I'd have been scared shitless, man. You land in there and you're fucking.
Bro,
nice.
and what do you say?
Well, he didn't go with
Hey,
his
would you-
government officials. He went with like his organization.
I don't know what that
the,
means.
The Clinton organization, like the
Clint-
nonprofit
Clint org?
that he
Ye-
started.
Oh, that's cool.
The one
So
thing,
he didn't go there with like a secret service.
right? It wasn't like him. Like yeah, it wasn't
well,
like an official.
I mean, he doesn't go anywhere without Secret Service. That's part of
I'm
being
saying
president.
No, he didn't go there with that secret service crew.
No, I mean, he can't go anywhere without Secret Service for the rest of his life because he's an ex-president.
I'm sure he could if he wanted to.
I don't think you can.
You can't take a fucking bath without the Secret Service.
Not without them being outside the door.
What if he ran? What if you're like, get away from me, Secret Service, man?
They'd run out of you.
Ex-president's elected, it's up to you. It's
You-
provided
you-
to you as long as you're alive and it's elected. You don't
Yeah, you don't have to do it. So
Yeah,
if you're
but
like,
you can't
fucking,
say,
I wanna
like,
go to
don't come
fucking
with me to
Arby's
North
and get a
Korea.
barbecue.
That's true.
They don't have to go with you.
Well, no, I think
Everybody loves
it's
fucking
it's
barbecue.
on or off. It's not. Please don't come with me to Arby's, but please stay at my house. It's I want Secret Service protection.
Dude,
cool.
I'm telling you.
I don't want Secret
They'll
Service.
probably chill at your house if you're like, fuck, I'm going out for barbecue. It's no big deal. No one's going to see me.
So what did it take for Bill to go over there?
Probably a plane.
There was Secret Service
I mean,
dudes
like,
with him.
why Bill? Like all of a sudden.
Because his wife sent him.
Yeah.
Well, they've been
His wife is all like, dude, I can't. I'm not. We're not doing it.
The thing I like most about this story, forget everything else about who it was, all that stuff. It just goes to show that you don't have to always blow people up to fucking get things done.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
We don't
definitely
have to go to
true.
war. We can talk to people, man. I
Yeah.
like that. It's fucking finally like we can have a conversation rather than just like blowing people up.
That's definitely true. Puer?
It's
Great tea.
I know the conversation piece.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just offer them some tea. That's what we do. Thank you, Glenn.
He's just sober enough to realize what he says sometimes. He's like, hey. And then he's like, did I just make the total non-sequitur?
This
I
is
love
going to
it.
be in our best of episode at the end of the year. So if you missed any of the Glenn clips today, please check
Don't
back
worry.
later in the year at the best of episode.
All right, let's get to an email, shall we?
First email of the day.
First email.
Can I do this one?
Sure.
Oral kisses, submitted by Nathan. As a fan and parent, I was more than a little disappointed in episode 208 when you talked about oral sex.
Hey, man, that
I
was not
get-
us doing it. It was oral kisses.
I get the fantasy aspect of it, but
what?
telling kids to just use a rubber? Question mark. What the fuck happened to abstinent?
That is not in there, is it?
I'm serious.
What the fuck happened to abstinence?
Morality. Would you want your daughters to whore their mouths out every Saturday?
What? No.
For an inflated dollar? Thanks, Bush/Obama. Safe sex isn't the only alternative. Would either of you, Kevin or Alex, have gotten far in life or
college
if you had become teenage parents?
Well, I didn't finish college, so
And I
probably.
I
guess.
actually had two
Um,
children going through college.
We
so-
all know that without
Indigent
morality,
children.
there are no boundaries. So once she gives up her mouth, the pussy comes next.
What?
Wow.
Raise your fucking standards, or at some point I will stop watching the show.
I love that.
Holy
I love that.
shit.
That's not the point which you stop watching the show.
So let's
That was
talk,
awesome.
We talked about oral sex a while ago. He's got
No,
some
no. We talked about the fact that children, or not children, teens
are getting paid.
no, they're having these like
Oral
sex
sex
parties
parties.
where people are paying each other to have oral sex, and we were
Right.
talking about. I don't. Here's the problem with some of the times that we talk about things that are serious on our show. I don't fucking remember half of the stuff that I say on this show. So when you, like, I was reading, I was like, oh, at least we said that they should use condoms. That's good, right? I mean, we're in some
Totally
sort
good.
of winning circle there, right?
Well, what are we supposed to say to this, though? What was he asking? I'm not quite sure what he was
Oh,
saying.
it wasn't a question. It was a
Well,
tirade.
he says abstinence. Do you believe in abstinence? Well, I'm not.
I believe in abstinence.
Here's the deal. We went to public schools. I went
Yes.
to private school.
I did some private school.
Kindergarten through 8th grade.
Oh, dude, I went kindergarten through 5th grade. 6th grade was in public school.
And then 9th grade through 12th in
Yeah.
high school, I was all public school.
Yeah.
I can tell you there's just as much sex happening in the fucking private school than there was in the public school. Well, maybe a little bit less in the private
I
school.
don't think you know what abstinence means.
Sex before marriage.
Oh, no. No, because abstinence has nothing to do with public or private schools.
No, it doesn't. That. No. But what I was saying is, I went to like a religious school that really practiced.
Oh, practiced abstinence. Because I was like, I don't think you know what that word means, bro. Because you were like,
No, that's not what I meant.
abstinence. I went to public school. I was like, the fuck are you
Yes,
talking-
that's bad. No, I did not mean it that way. When we were in private school, when you were in religious private school,
No, okay, that makes sense.
they
now.
push super hard for you. I didn't mean it that way. Not to have to not have sex until you're married.
Right. Yes.
So basically, I'm not. I don't look
We're
at
not
this and think.
advocating oral sex with teens. We're just
No.
saying if you're gonna do it, at least wear
At
a
least
condom.
use protection.
Yeah.
You can't be blind to this kind of stuff. That's
Yeah.
the way I look at it. Like when I was growing up, I'm not gonna say, in case my parents are watching this episode, I'm not gonna say what I did or didn't do, but I
With
did not.
penises.
I absolutely did not tell my parents what I did do.
Well, nobody did. That's the whole point of parents.
But that's the whole thing. It's like I'd rather have it sit down, hopefully when I have kids, and have an honest conversation with my kids, and be like, you can be open with me, and they probably won't, but at least you can be like, hey, listen, this is the deal. This is what you should be doing. This is the kind of protection you should be wearing.
you should not be paying for oral sex.
You know what I mean? Have a real conversation about it.
Yeah, dude, I gotcha.
Because my parents were more like,
Hands
you know,
off.
like, don't do it. You'll go to hell. Like this kind of like, you know,
Oh.
hard hitting.
My parents didn't talk about it.
You
Just
never
sort of-
did you ever get the birds and the bees speech?
No, thankfully.
I didn't either. Did you? I got a book.
Epic.
I got a book though.
They gave you a book?
Yeah, they were all of a sudden one day in my room there was like a book that appeared. I'm like, what's this? And it's like growing up as a teenager. And I flipped to like page 5 and it's like sex. And I'm like, ooh, what's this about? And I read it and it's like it's wet and like it
You're
was
like, this is an awesome book.
like,
Thank you,
well,
sex
it was
fairy.
also like, it's like you should thank you, sex fairy.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna be like, I love my parents. Put this book on
no,
my bed.
it was like you should wait till you're married, but here's what it is. And you're like, ooh,
You're like, why would I wait?
Yeah.
I mean,
That was his turn. He said wet.
you literally just waited 20 minutes to make that comment.
One day, Glenn too will have sex.
I love it. So we're sorry that you feel that way
Yeah,
about the
Nathan-
show,
Nathan-
but you know that's our point of views, and abstinence is an option.
If you haven't had sex and you're waiting to get married, you know what? More power to you.
Dude,
We're not
rock
saying
on.
that is the like screw it up and don't do it. We're just saying that like you know most people will not wait, and if you don't wait, use protection.
And also, I'm saying, don't fucking listen to what I say to do. Do whatever you want to do. We're not going to be the ones telling you what to do. So rock
Yeah.
on with that. All right, next story. Email. Hey, Kevin and Alex, I have heard Kevin mention that he skateboarded at one point, as did I. Thank you for knowing that.
I don't think you did.
I did. I have
I just
pictures.
pinned it up,
I have
actually.
pictures, and I will put them
Like Photoshopped?
on this episode, and they are totally photoshopped.
That's fine.
And then one of them is going to be me on Rodney Mullen's body, just because you said that. I thought you guys would dig this photo of me rocking my Diggnation t-shirt. Why are you taking a picture of yourself?
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm video conferencing with Prager.
Oh, God, Prager. Why do you need a video
Holy-
conference with him? He's working.
I didn't do it.
He initiated the conference.
Oh, Prager. Huh?
Holy shit, he's grinding.
pretty epic,
That's
dude, right?
awesome.
That's like a pretty solid... I'd dig that frickin'...
That was better, unless he put it up there and just stood on it instantly.
No, there's a
could
little
have stood
motion
on
blur.
it and
There's a little
thrown-
motion blur.
Throwing his arms out to the side.
Little motion blur.
No, it looks for reals.
All right.
We want video next time.
And turn that Dale
Prager
Prager
decided
video
to fucking
down.
child me.
Fucking Prager. Well, if you would like to have your email read on the show, please feel free to send it to dignationfans@gmail.com. That is it for this edition of Diggnation. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose.
Until next time, sober up like Hippie did.
Yes. Thank you to Palms
Palms
Hotel. With great rooms.
This is Insights from the Experts with technology tips for small businesses, brought to you by HP.
Well, you know, it's really about being more energy conscious in your business.
What I've really found is that our job, as part of our business, our job is no longer to do our own PR. Our job is to get other people to do it for us.
I think there's three things you need. One, you should get the smallest device that fits your profile. Second of all, internet connectivity is critical. Thirdly, have a way to access your applications and save them through the cloud.
ARG. ARG. Automatic, archive, redundant, restorable, generations, and happiness.
Okay.
So the number one key to success, I think, for entrepreneurs is flexibility. If it's not working, dump it. If it's working, try to do more of it. If it ain't broke,
Don't fix it, right? Yeah.
I just break it.
Break it.
Break it.